Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on artificial intelligence. We're going to break down the big ideas and show you how a pretty simple programming language, Python, became the key to unlocking all this power. So let's get right into it.
I mean, you've probably wondered this, right? It feels like magic how these platforms can just predict what you'll love. Well, that's not magic. It's pure artificial intelligence at work. So let's dig into how it all works, starting with the biggest question of all. So what is AI, really? At its heart, it's the science of making machines, well, think. It's all about building software that can look at the world, understand it, and then react to it, kind of like how we humans do. A lot of researchers in this space look at the most intelligent thing we know of, our own brain. And the idea is, if we can figure out the patterns of how we learn and make choices, maybe we can build machines that do the same thing. That's the goal, to create systems that can actually learn. And listen, this isn't some sci-fi, far-off future stuff. AI is already baked into our everyday lives. When you use a reverse image search, that's computer vision. When Google just gets what you're asking, that's natural language processing. And every time you talk to your phone's assistant, yep, that's speech recognition right there. Okay, so how do people actually build these incredible systems? You've got a lot of options, but the number one choice for millions of developers is a programming language called Python. It has totally become the go-to for AI, and for a few really good reasons. These three things together are what make Python so powerful for AI. You've got these pre-built libraries, which are like having a massive toolbox where half the work is already done for you. Then, the simple language means you can try out ideas way faster. And if you ever get stuck, the community is so huge that an answer is almost always just a quick search away. It's a killer combination. So where would you even start? You know how in programming, the first thing you learn is how to make the computer say hello world? Well, the hello world of AI isn't really about writing code at all. It's about getting your data organized. This is so important. You can't just dump a bunch of messy, chaotic information into an AI model and expect it to work miracles. Before it can learn anything, that raw data has to be cleaned up and put into a neat, structured format that a machine can actually read. We call this process reshaping. You know, it's kind of like having a giant messy pile of Lego bricks. Before you can build that cool spaceship, you have to sort the bricks by size and color. A tool like Python's NumPy library does exactly that, but for data. It gets everything sorted and organized so the AI can actually start building. Okay, so once our data is all neat and tidy, now we can start to build something with a little intelligence. And the easiest way to wrap your head around this is with a super simple chatbot, one that doesn't actually learn, but just follows a strict set of rules that we give it. And this right here shows you the entire logic. It's just a simple if-then game. The programmer basically thinks of what a user might say and then writes a specific pre-canned response for it. If you say this, then the bot says that. It's totally predictable because, well, we wrote the script. Now, that simple chatbot is a perfect example of what we call a rule-based AI, but it's not the only kind out there, and it's definitely not what's powering your Netflix feed. So let's zoom out a bit and look at the bigger picture of how these systems are grouped. And this slide, this is the key difference right here. On one side, you have that rule-based AI. It just follows the script we wrote for it. It's fixed, like our chatbot. But on the other side, you have the AI-powered systems. These don't follow a script. Instead, they learn from tons of data, find their own patterns, and they actually get smarter over time. Once you see this distinction, you'll start noticing these two types of AI everywhere. That automated phone menu that makes you press a million buttons, that's rule-based. But the Gmail spam filter that just knows what's junk and keeps getting better at it, that's a true AI-powered system. It's learning and adapting all the time. So just think about your own day for a second. Are you dealing more with the predictable, rule-following systems or the dynamic, learning ones? The answer really shows you how deeply AI is already woven into our lives, shaping our choices in ways we're only just beginning to truly understand. Thanks for joining us on The Explainer.